Hi, recently I've been having phone calls from customers, and I think most of the people in the UK or anywhere around the world doesn't really understand what's the point of the pre-purchase inspections. So the point of pre-purchase inspections or inspection is to identify any potential issues which is with the vehicle or potentially can develop, providing you potential repair costs and estimates uh, to rectify those issues. There are so many cheap inspection services around, which where you will not benefit anything. You know, there are some platforms could provide, some mobile mechanics will go, but they don't specialize on those inspections. It will be just a checklist like you will get it from any quick fit or anywhere else. And for you as a buyer, that would not make sense. Well, you would understand the overall vehicle's condition. You would understand how much money you will have to invest into this vehicle. If there are any faults, how much they would cost to rectify it. So when you look at the report, it makes sense. So it gives you a power to negotiate with the seller or rectify those issues or walk away if the best price is not agreed. That's what we provide in our inspection services. And in majority of the times, searching the services somewhere else, you will not get what you want. Yes, you'll get a tire kickers going around having a quick look at it. They're not interested in your values, what you're looking into this vehicle. They're interested just having a quick buck and walk away. And when you buy a car, the car is not as described. So if you want people to look after your interest, the only place you will get right information is from Carexamer.com. We have a blueprint, the standard, how the vehicle needs to be inspected and what vehicle's condition have to be according to the mileage and age of the vehicle, and what is fair, what is not fair, what seller have to rectify, or what needs to be negotiated. We look at the vehicle's service history, if the VIN numbers are matching the vehicle, so you don't buy the clone. We do basic due diligence for you, but we don't do everything. All small providers, cheap inspections, they will not do anything of that, right? So be careful to who you give your money to. If you want something cheap, you know it's not gonna be done to the good standard. It's impossible to do. It takes time to do a research on a diagnostic scanner for the previous mileages, how many miles the vehicle has traveled when the fault has been cleared. It's not about just checking things, it's just to find out, to understand, has anyone been trying to fiddle with that vehicle just before you're gonna buy it? Because you can have some people plugging some certain things in, and while you're road testing, they can keep clearing the faults for you. So when you're gonna buy it, like especially privately, or some garage forecourt type of sales who have a forecourt and they have a servicing center behind it. So these are the people we have to be super wary. That sort of tricks it could be played out on you. So be careful who you choose for the inspection. We are the best service provider in the UK. We have a blueprint, we have a standard how the inspections have to be carried out, what needs to be checked. Not everyone can do inspections because they're not good at it, they're good at something else. That's what we do. Look at our inspection packages and I hope it makes sense.